Okay, so imagine you're hanging out at your house and you're just hanging out, chilling on the computer, maybe surfing on your Facebook or something, and you get a phone call from your friend. He asks you, what are you doing, dude? Are you down to hang out? Come down to my house, we'll meet up somewhere. Your first response is to go straight to your car. And this kind of led me to a quote which I read the other day: walking is not a lost art. One must by some means get to the garage. And this quote pretty much means to me that, I guess in a sense, we're either lazier or we're smarter. Because most people, they'd rather just drive somewhere because it's easier. You know, you could just get in your car, drive a few miles, and it's nothing. You know, all you have to do is just pay for the gas. It could be lazy in the way where you just drive everywhere, you're not enjoying the fresh air and taking time in life to actually, you know, enjoy the fruits of life, the fresh air, trees, and everything like that. But in a sense, you could also mean that you're smarter because you bought the car for a reason. You know, you're not going to be walking around everywhere. So in a sense, you also didn't buy the car for no reason, just to let it sit right there. So it also creates a so you can't always just let the car sit right there, I guess. Sometimes you gotta take time and enjoy life outside and just walk around, maybe walk down the street, walk to the park. Or in some ways you could just use both. You could walk your car to the garage, take your car to the actual beach and just maybe walk around right there. So pretty much, I guess what he's saying by this quote is to not waste all your time driving around in the car. You gotta enjoy life and drive around. And walk around once in a while. Thank you.
Right? No, please don't.
I thought the visualization that you had at the beginning was okay, but it seemed a little bit awkward while you're just talking to us and kind of relating this story that you're looking down at notes. It just seems inconsistent with the notion that you're actually interacting with us. Your thesis statement, I thought you had an interesting interpretation of the quote, and that's okay. There's not really a preview of what the content's going to be, and because there's not a structure for the presentation, you just sort of start spinning your wheels around the same idea over and over again, and you have a hard time getting anywhere. At one point, about halfway through, you thought of something else to say, and you got a little bit more information in there, but I think that if you had a structure, it would probably make the speech hang together a little bit more effectively. On presentation, you've got nice energy, especially at the beginning. I think there's good variety in your voice. Everything flows together, although it's not always coherent what you're saying. It does go smoothly through the presentation. There aren't a lot of hesitations and uncertainties about where you're going next. The anxiety that I noticed came out in a couple of ways. You tend, whenever you're uncertain, you put your hand in your pocket, and so your gestures then become less natural. And also, you seem a little bit stiff while you're standing there giving the presentation. On the other hand, your facial expressions, you do look up and smile occasionally and look around, but there are some expressions that just seem like momentarily uncomfortable. Your eye contact is a little inconsistent. Like I said at the beginning, here you are supposedly talking to us and visualizing this idea, but you're looking down at your notes where you're doing that. I thought it got better later on in the speech. At the end, well, you got to a stopping point. It wasn't really a thought point that you finished on, but it was pretty clear that you were done, and that's, at least we understand that the speech is over at that particular point. All right, thank you very much.